Not only did we receive a ton of spicy new exotics and strand aspects, but we also saw a ton of amazing buffs to old exotics in Season of the Witch, and Path of the Burning Steppes was one of them. Path of the Burning Steppes now grants you an escalating solar weapon boost when you get solar weapon kills on top of its already exotic perk. So this means we get a ×4 weapon surge just by getting solar weapon kills, making this an excellent choice for Solar Titans. Wasting no time, we're going to hop right into the build. You can use whatever super you want here. I have Hammer of Soul. Then we got the Barricade, Catapult Lift, Throwing Hammer, and I'm running Healing Grenades here. Roaring Flames and Soul Invictus will be our aspects, paired with the fragments of Ember of Char, Ember of Solace, Ember of Ashes, and Ember of Torches. Stats to go for here are definitely going to be things like Resilience, Recovery, and then Discipline. Now, let's take a look here at some weapons to bring along, and those are going to be in the kinetic slot. Something like Riptide would be a great choice here. You can kind of use whatever you want, as long as it's a special weapon that can give you some sort of benefit, which is why I'm bringing along Riptide. The reason I say this is because we're going to pair this build with Sunshot. Sunshot has quickly become one of my absolute favorite weapons to use now in the game after the insane hand cannon buff we got, which also gives the explosive rounds of Sunshot the damage boost that it got, pairing alongside the exotic buff that was already given. So this thing is an absolute beast. In the heavy slot, Apex Predator is a great choice here, and you could also run an LMG or a GL if you want. Now, in the artifact, some that could be a good choice to bring along would be something like the Elemental Orbs Solar, and then Grand Siphon combos, or other things along those lines that suit your fancy. Now, finally, let's take a look at the armor mods to bring along with this build. Starting in the helmet slot here, we're going to go with Harmonic Siphon, so we can get the orb spawning for Solar Weapon Final Blows, pairing that with Hands On for our melee final blows, and then Powerful Friends to round out that slot. On the gauntlets, Heavy-Handed, Impact Induction. On the chest piece, we're going to run the usual 3 resistance mods here, because this is what the most benefit comes from in the chest. You could run a Charged Up though if you'd like. On the boots, we're going to go with Invigoration, Insulation, and then an Absolution. And then finally, on the class item here, we're going to go with Outreach, Reaper, and then you can take one of the finisher mods alongside it, just so you can take advantage of the armor charges. If you want to take advantage of armor charges in a different way, you could go for something like a grenade or melee kickstart, or something like Emergency Reinforcement. The choice is going to be up to you there, but this is just what I want to use my armor charges for. Overall, this build is a ton of fun to use, and it's honestly very strong pairing it with Sunshot, because the hand cannon buff gave Sunshot an insane boost in viability in PvE and overall hand cannons in general. If you enjoyed the build, then be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. These things are free after all. If you want to check out some more of my content, then head on over to TikTok and Kick, where I'll be doing my live streaming as well as posting my short form content. Both will be linked in the description below. Appreciate you all making it to the end of the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.